Hi, I'm Jamie with Chegg Tutors. Today I want to talk to you about Wernicke's area, a specific region of the brain that is primarily associated with receptive language. This is different than the other major speech area of the brain, which is concerned with expressive language, how we speak, read, and how we understand verbal information. As we can see over here, Wernicke's area is in a region of the cerebral cortex where the parietal lobe and the temporal lobe mix. In 2/3 of left-handed people, the Wernicke's area is in the right hemisphere, the dominant hemisphere for left-handed people. In 95% of right-handed people, Wernicke's area is in the left hemisphere, the dominant area for right-handed people. Now, Wernicke's area is really concerned with how we process language, not expressing language, but receiving language. We might not be able to comprehend what we're listening to if we have Wernicke's aphasia, or we might not be able to make sense of vocabulary, even though we do make sense of grammar and utter sentences that are grammatically correct. Wernicke's area was discovered in 1894 by Wernicke, a researcher who, after he had a patient with an aphasia related to what we now know as Wernicke's aphasia, did an autopsy and discovered this part of the brain was the one that had a lesion. This is a really common method in neurobiology where we try and localize the function of a certain cognitive process to a specific area, and then we do that by studying people who have some kind of disorder with that area and finding out where in the brain their injury is. Here's an example of a transcript from someone, Byron Peterson, who has Wernicke's aphasia. The researcher says, "What are you doing today?" Byron Peterson answers, "We stayed with the water over here at the moment and talked with the people with them over there. They're guiding for them at the moment with those saving at the movement. He held water for him with luck for him." We see a bunch of different things going on here that are relevant to how Wernicke's area works. First of all, the grammar of the sentence is basically correct. The patient doesn't have any issue with syntax, but he does have issue with vocabulary and with repetitive speech. So we stayed with the water doesn't make too much sense. For other people, they might even make up words that aren't English words, but still sound like they could be English words. He's also very repetitive. We held water for him, with luck for him. They're guiding for them at the moment, and then he changes to saving the movement. This is a really common thing in Wernicke's aphasia, where there is fluent speech, but it doesn't really make sense. This is a very short introduction to Wernicke's area. Another thing you might want to look at is Broca's area, which is the area of the brain that is associated not with receptive language, but with expressive language. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.